In those days, I, Daniel, was mourning 3 full weeks. I ate no pleasant bread, neither came flesh nor wine in my mouth. When I read that, I said, what? Daniel, you're drinking some wine there, boy? Neither came flesh nor... The wine drinker smiling. I ate no pleasant bread. I don't want trouble tonight, okay? Neither came flesh nor wine in my mouth. For 3 weeks, for 3 full weeks, Daniel separated himself and went on what many have called the Daniel fast. He separated himself from pleasant things, things that he enjoyed. He crucified his flesh. As his flesh yearned for pleasant things, he crucified them. And for 3 full weeks, he separated himself. And as verse 2 said, he was mourning. His flesh didn't feel good for 3 weeks. He said, neither did I anoint myself at all till 3 whole weeks were fulfilled. I thought to myself, Daniel, boy, what you doing? What you doing? The disciplines of the Spirit make very little, if any, sense in the natural. Can you imagine when we have 365 beaches? We go beach all the time, splish, splash, pool, everything. But yet something powerful happens when we go under that same water and come up in water baptism. Tell me how that makes sense. When you go beach all the time and go under and come back up. But something happens in the Spirit when it's done in baptism. Amen? Things bad that you can't eat today. And remember when things may look tight and you couldn't eat all the time, your pleasant things, cash liquor tight, you have to buy a little back and neck. Anybody? No? You can't get the pleasant things, so you have to buy some back and neck and little rice and knock up on little pot. Oh, glory. But that's different than when you have the chicken breast stuck up in the fridge and the lasagna and everything there, and you tell yourself, not me and you today, may drink some tea and crackers. Something spiritual that defies the logic of the natural. Let me tell you, if some of us, many of us, all of us are ready to grow, we have to ask God to take us deep in a spiritual understanding and a spiritual obedience. Because the carnal mind, the logical mind, not going to function too good in the spiritual realm. Daniel, who was a man of prayer, who prayed 3 times a day, who had a revelation of prayer that got him thrown in the lion's den, a spiritual man, a prayer giant, understood something that perhaps we need to learn more. The realm of the Spirit and the effectiveness of spiritual weapons, prayer and fasting. And Daniel went, who was already a man of prayer 3 times a day, added some fasting to his prayer life. 3 weeks, lockdown and focus.